Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. Hey, people, you like our vibes, you like the movement, like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section, hit the notification bell so you can keep up with everything that we got going on, man. Jump in the community tab and vote. Yo, I'm here with T. I'm here with Black Emoji. I'm here with Short, man. T, welcome back off your 2-year vacation. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Got some good sun, enjoying it. Blessed.
That's how it got to go. Black Emoji, what's going on with you?
Everything's good. I'm happy to be here. I hope you guys missed me if I missed you.
Yep. Short, man. All going, brother.
Yeah, man, I do not go on living and loving life.
Yeah, so I want to talk to y'all about something, man. The topic is: do we think that there's a slim, small dating pool in the Black community for women? Is it? Do women have slim pickings? We're gonna go to the ladies first, short man, because this is not our forte. Cause we wouldn't know if there's slim picking of men for women. So, ladies, T, what do you think, man? Is there slim pickings or people are being too picky? I just no pun intended.
I think it's really a blend of it all. It seems like slim pickings, but sometimes your slim pickings is because of your surroundings. Sometimes you need to expand outside your comfort zone. Um, you can't go to the club and expect to find a man. Most people in the club, believe it or not, actually have somebody at home and they're just trying to get out for the night.
What?
They really do. Everybody be having their woman at home. The women be having their man at home. A lot of people just going to enjoy the whole club scene. Expand your horizons. A lot of single people think there's nobody out there. But if you just seem like you can't find anybody that's worth your value, you might need to move your crowd, your surroundings, your people.
Go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Can't find any
It's a lot of
Charmin.
single. It's a lot of single people out there.
If you can't find any Charmin at the dollar store, you might want to go to Walmart. I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? That's how it goes. You can't expect to get top notch if you go into Walmart. You gotta put yourself in the surroundings of man that you're trying to obtain. A lot of them are out there. They just not where you think they at.
I think it could also be that, pretty much the same thing you're saying. The pool that you want to pick from, maybe there's just not enough of them in that pool. There's too much trash in that pool. That pool might be a little dirty. So that's,
Pools come in certain sizes.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Get out of the pool and go into the ocean is what I'm trying to say.
And it just might
don't put yourself
dirty.
in a box.
It might just be too dirty.
There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's none in the pool.
Yeah. And if it in there, it's gonna die. Chlorine's gonna kill it. Black Emoji. What's your thoughts, man? Do you feel like it's a slim picking for Black women in our community, or maybe women are being too picky?
I don't think there is a slim picking. I don't agree with that. I do feel like there's enough people in the world for people, but what I will say is the pickiness. Number one, Black women need to stop feeling like they are mandatory. It's mandatory for them to be dating just Black men. There are white men. Okay. I don't think that there is a slim picking. I do feel like Black women are very picky. And what I mean picky as in first of all, a lot of Black women feel like it's mandatory for them to just date Black men. And I feel like there are so many different colors of men in the world that do love Black women too. And I feel like you should open up to get to know other cultures and get love where love is receive love from where love is being given, But then at the same time, I always felt this way, and it's good to see someone mention Kevin Samuels. He mentions this a lot, and I've always thought about this. I feel like a lot of Black women, just women in general, but we're talking about Black women. I feel like a lot of Black women expect a certain type of man, but they cannot give the same. They want a man who has 6 figures, but they're choosing not to do anything. Not saying that you have to like make a certain amount of money to be with a man with 6 figures, but you expect to be with a man with 6 figures, but you don't take care of your body. You don't care how you look. You
You
don't do
should be
this.
making a certain amount of money if you want to come and spend some of my 6 figures. You better be
True.
making some figures to yourself. I ain't them.
True. I get it, but I just feel like sometimes some Black women, they say, oh, I want a man who's really built. Like that's the man. The man is in the gym, but you want to find a man, but you're not in the gym yourself. Most of these built men are going with women that are built. So it's kind of like, I'm not saying don't have standards, but don't have your standards where it's like ridiculously high that you're not able to reach,
Yeah, realistic standards.
Yeah, like find someone on your level and be willing to accept people that may not have what you want. But I feel like sometimes when you are around the same level, it works out. And you getting with someone who's too high of an expectation that you're trying to like fight to reach, because it will never work. And I feel like you'll be struggling and you will feel kind of like you'll feel less of a person because you're trying to reach something that's just not you. So I think that's the issue why there's slim pickings.
I'm glad you ladies said that because, I don't want people to be on my head because I feel the same way you ladies feel. I feel like there's a lot of good brothers out there, man. A lot of my friends out here. Everyone have flaws, of course. Everyone has problems. There's no perfect relationship. I think that some people watch these stupid shows on TV, see these people living luxurious lives, and think that these people fairy tale lives are actually real when they don't know it's a performance they're giving you for cameras. So when you expecting that your relationship and your lifestyle is supposed to be like that, it doesn't work like that. It's real life. Shot man, do you think we're scum of the buckets? You think you think we're trash? We're garbage. That's why Black women can't find good men out there. It's just a facade out there.
I think it's probably a narrative that's being pushed in certain corners, but I think there's certainly plenty of decent Black men out there. But I'm with Black Emoji. You shouldn't limit your options to a race. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of narrow. That's like a narrow-minded view of the world. Why would you think that only a Black person should be with a Black person and that's the only place you can get love from? That doesn't even make any sense. So that's how come we're all kind of like segregated, so to speak, because, depending on where you grew up and your family surroundings, they may push it in the family that you're supposed to be with somebody of your own race. That goes to Black, white, whatever race it is. They kind of push it in certain families. Some families push that, right? But what I'm saying is you shouldn't narrow yourself. And with regards to, picking someone that's of a different level as it pertains to your earnings or your potential or whatever, I think if you find somebody that's close to your level, y'all can build together, and then that's not going to be so much of a problem. But again, back to what T's saying, you go in the club, you're not going to find anybody in the club because, again, most people in the club, they have somebody at home.
What?
And well, yeah, and then
really,
yeah, well, yeah, okay. Sometimes, yeah. And then
I really.
And then it comes back to that. Yeah, right. Well, yeah, okay. That's
they be lying, but they have someone at home.
That's a big issue too. And then the other thing is, you're fishing in a pond when there's a big ocean out there. You're not gonna find everything you want in that pond. You got to go to the ocean, expand your surroundings, expand your field of view, and maybe you will find somebody. But there are a lot of people out there, and just to say that there's slim and Black, there could be slim and white men, could be slim in any other culture, but I think they just put that on the Black culture, and I don't know why they do it.
Maybe because at least 30% of my cousins are married to white women, and vice versa.
I think it's like
maybe.
I don't know if it's. Go ahead.
I think that the problem that lies the most with the women not finding that someone is I hate to say it, but a lot of us Black women don't know ourselves. And if you don't know it yourself, you're not going to know what's going to make you happy, because happiness is within. You're out here searching for these men to complete and fill this application, when a true connection has nothing to do. I mean, money, yeah, all that stuff does counter in, but a true connection that you have with somebody, and that's what you're looking for when it comes to a relationship, then no, you shouldn't just sit there and limit yourself and expect things to just fall into place because you got this list and Keisha Kiora gets this from Gucci Man, so my man's got to give me this. That kind of mentality is
Unrealistic.
is what hurt. Yeah, it's what hurts us. You know, you like got to really get into yourself, enjoy life, see what you like, experience it. Don't run out here because you 18 thinking you gotta find a man and settle down. Like date, see what people are like, and you never know what you think you like is probably not what's
Right,
best
what
for
you
you.
I don't know. I feel like it's like like you said, culture wise. I feel like what people were raised in their family. Like for me, both of my parents are together, 5 kids, married before they had me. I'm the firstborn out of 5. I'm African, I'm Nigerian. So most Nigerian people aren't thinking it's slim pickings. Like you don't hear about Africans, like be real. You never hear of African women or men talk about their slim picking. They always know they're gonna get married. And I think it's because like we grew up with both our parents together. So it's automatically a notion that we're going to get married. And I do feel like the American Black culture, it's like a lot of people don't have both parents together. So they're not expecting that already. They don't know what it's like to actually have both parents together and understand, like, okay, a Birkin is not important. Like, how do we pay the bills? How do we do this? How do we support
What?
each
A
other?
Birkin?
Yeah, I know. A Birkin is not important. I know. I'm so shocked too,
I
right?
thought that. Yeah, I thought that was important.
I don't know, but like I just feel like because they don't know that, their mindset is it's already ingrained in them that it's very hard for them to find a husband or stuff like that. And I know people will be like, well, I don't think that's the case, but I do feel like if you see that as at a young age, like psychologically, that's how you think, even if you're not thinking about it self-consciously. You automatically have that mindset of, oh, you know what? I know this man's gonna come here, but he's not gonna marry me. We're gonna have a bunch of kids. I'm not gonna find a good Black man. I'm gonna stay in the hood. I'm not gonna do this. So why would I expand my thought process if that's all I know and that's all I've seen and that's all I grew up on, you know? I think we need to like
That's a good point.
want things more for us. So
I think that's a good point. I also believe that our culture is probably the most influenced culture on the planet. I think that we see things and automatically attach ourselves to it. We attach
you don't think
ourselves.
we create the culture though? I think Black people create the culture.
Not in that sense. I'm talking about in seeing things and jumping aboard with it, seeing like conspiracies, seeing like a lifestyle on TV, and say that, hey, that's the lifestyle I'm supposed to have, both male and female, because you have these guys that'll see things on TV, see guys with these cars and houses, and feel like, yeah, I got to go hustle and sell this and do that. Not knocking what anybody else do. I'm just trying to make my point. And then they go put themselves in jail, mess their whole life up behind trying to get to that lifestyle that they see on television. And then I feel like ladies watch these programs with these dynamic relationships, these big houses, big cars, and big expectation from some of these guys that little Bobo can't take you on 5-6 vacation a year because little Bobo work at McDonald's, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. But like I said, like T said, though, you have to know yourself. Like women, you have to know yourself, right? So it's like if you're not happy with you, like you shouldn't be looking for a man to make you happy. As an individual, man or woman, you should be happy with yourself first. And if you can't be happy with yourself first, then it's gonna be hard for you to be with somebody and be kind of be good together. Because if you're sitting around waiting for me to make you happy, that's not gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work. You have to be comfortable with you, know you, flaws and all, whatever it is. You just have to be comfortable with you enough and know you, and then you can go out and maybe find someone, or you know what I mean, find not necessarily going to look, but you know, you meet someone that you can build something with because you're already comfortable with yourself, you know, in a way that's okay, that makes sense for you. And so, but again, we shouldn't be looking for somebody to make us whole, to make us happy. We should be happy with ourselves first, then we can be happy together.
That's a great point. And I want to address something that we said earlier. When I said the money doesn't make somebody love you, or financial aspect of relationship, because you can be with somebody that don't have a lot of money. Y'all could be in a great relationship. I'm not saying that I wouldn't date a girl that's working at a certain place, or
except for Melinda Gates, though, right?
What I'm not accepting. Oh, Melinda Gates, she, oh, man, love you, boo.
McDonald's is too.
You know?
That's too much.
But if a person is bringing something to the relationship, because you could bring emotional support, you could bring, you could be a confidant, you could be doing stuff in the house that another person know, and then I'll feel okay with saying that, hey, I'm supposed to manage a lot of this. But I'm never going to put myself in a situation that I say that you love me because of what I can do for you. I can't do nothing for you. That's how the relationship starts. I can't do nothing. I ain't got nothing. I ain't never going to have nothing. And, you know, we work from there. Once we get to a point of maybe your peak is working at a bakery in Walmart, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you think that that's your peak, but my peak is making 6 figures and spending it all on you, and you got the game all effed up, all effed up. And we ain't doing that. Well, not me. But you can check Denby if you please, but not me. You know, it's crazy though.
But what if you motivate her?
That's the thing. That's what I was getting to next, because sometimes her peak might be that situation because she don't have anybody else to help her move to the next level. Now I might be that person that see that, hey, this young lady is a real, you know, she's doing what she needs to do, and all she needs is a little push. Because sometimes that's all somebody needs is a little, and they get to where they're going.
It's
sometimes
the surroundings.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah, that's surroundings. She may not have saw any better. She may not have expected people,
Exactly.
and then you show her that, you know, and then she becomes a multimillionaire because of what you showed her.
Support. Yep. Support, and telling her going to school, because you have some guys that'll tell their girls not to go to school. Now, why in the would I tell my lady not to go to school?
Yeah, that's the guy that wants to keep. He wants to control her. He wants to be the one that's the breadwinner, that's making whatever amount of money it is, enough for them to get by. But instead of saying, baby, go to school, get something so we can be better together. You know what I mean? So that's that.
Make more money than me.
It's that dumb mentality, man. You know, like, oh, she can't make more money than me. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Please make more money than me.
I want my wife to make more money than me. Go make it, baby. Get it.
Definitely. What you saying, Black Emoji?
So I heard you talking about, oh yeah, you don't want to be with, like, you know, basically you want someone to want you for you. Now, what I will say is, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people out here that agree with me. If you agree with me, thumbs up. I can understand why some women are afraid of being with a man who doesn't have things, because there are women that have experience being with a man and loving them for who they are without what they have. And look at these celebrities. This is examples that when they make it big, that woman who was there when you had nothing, that loved you when you had nothing to offer, is the same woman that you left to go get with somebody else who wasn't there to help you build.
Those are dirt bags. Those are dirt bags. Those are dirt bags. Those are dirt bags.
That's a whole different scenario. But still, let me say this, man. A lot of these guys that, you know, I happen to know a few guys that made it to the league. I made it to the NBA. I have to know some of them from when I was younger. And I realized that when you get money make you look like the sexiest man on the planet.
Yes.
I remember some of these guys. I ain't gonna call your name, boy. You play for the Knicks and you was playing over there in LA and all kind of stuff. But anyway, you know, when I know these dudes as kids, they didn't get any girls. Now, when they became millionaires and ball players, they have some of the flyest chicks in the world. Now, as somebody with sense, why would I think that you love me for me? And why would I date somebody that I know don't love me for me?
That just doesn't make sense.
I
don't think they love them either.
That's low self-esteem, man. To have you
exactly.
just low. You know, you have money now. You let anybody come around your circle, people that wouldn't give you time of day before. You all of a sudden you're happy with them now. That's low self-esteem, bro.
But that makes them look good. It's like, I think when they look at these women, they look at them like how women look at bags. Like, okay, I have this new shoe today. Now that I'm tired of this shoe, I want a new shoe. I want a new bag.
That sucks for him. That sucks for you if that's what you measure up in life to aspire to be, for somebody to want to be entangled with you because of your financial situation. Then that's That's all on you.
Goes back to what you said about the celebrity thing, man. You know, they're following that trend of celebrities having these fine, pretty, women or whatever, and that's what they aspire to once they get that money. They want to go do the same things.
Yeah. Well, wait. I can speak for myself by saying that's not gonna fly with me. And I understand that what you said about men leaving women, man and women leave each other when they broke. It's not just when they rich, not when they make money. It's a situation of you are around somebody that I told you this before, and I guess you don't believe me, that sometimes the guys that you with for years don't want to be with you. They're just there because that's a stopping point for them. So their point of leaving is not because they got millions. They were never there in the first place. They were just sticking around because, man, and a lot of women don't understand this. That's why you will hear a lot of women say, I broke up with him. A lot of times a guy will be done with a woman and don't break up with her because he don't want to feel bad of breaking up with her. I've seen this a lot with my friends and seen this a lot with guys that I talk to. They're done, physically, mentally done with their ladies, but they stick around because they don't want to be the bad guy. And of course, you have the many few that they don't care. They're going to bounce. They're going to do what they want to do. But at times, these guys are already gone before they're rich, before they get to a certain point. You're just a stop for them to get to their destination. And we got to keep that in mind. And it goes vice versa, too. I've seen women do the same, but I'm speaking from a man's point of view because I am a man. Hey man, but I think this was a good discussion, man. I think we'll have a part 2 of this that we talk about this a little bit more because this seems very intriguing. We get some more voices added to this. I do like what you ladies said, that sometimes expectation can be too high. Sometimes you have to put your expectation on a level, like it's like taking a test to me personally. You might make a 75 or 80, but you still pass. No, you can't always make 100 on the test. That's how it goes in life, man. You got to think about the stuff like that. You got to make sure that what you want, that you get, and don't be thinking that you can be Portia jumping around with millionaires.
It's that dumb thing they say on the internet. You know that thing they have on IG? No black man have all 3 or whatever. Or have all 5. That's that mentality why a lot of them can't find somebody, because they have this list that they keep checking off, that people are feeding them this list and they keep going down the list and they stop and they're like, oh, well, maybe this isn't right, but is this something that we could fix?
Where's this list at?
It's all over the internet.
It's all over the internet. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild.
Surprised you haven't seen it yet. But by closing out, let me just say this real quick. Closing out, build your community, don't break it. Love who you want to love, care about who you want to care about. At the end of the day, it's your life and how you perceive things. But don't put your expectation on another person, and especially knowing that you can't meet the expectation you're handing off to another person to meet for you, because I don't see how that makes sense to anybody. No, but it's life. Everybody gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. You just ain't gonna do it with me. It's the Anything Goes podcast. Your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with T back from a 2-year vacation. Yeah. I'm here with Black Emoji. Do your intro. Hot man, my brother. Yo, we out of here, man.